Imagine this situation. You walk into a restaurant. The smell of delicious food fills the air. People are laughing, talking, and enjoying their meals. The waiter walks to your table and asks a simple question. Are you ready to order? Suddenly, you feel nervous. What should you say? What is the correct English phrase? Should you say, I want chicken, or, I'll have the chicken? In today's lesson, you are going to learn how real English speakers talk about restaurants, food, and ordering meals. You will listen to a natural conversation in clear and simple English. By the end of this episode, you will know how to talk about restaurants, how to order food politely, and how to describe your favorite meals in English. So relax, listen carefully, and enjoy this Speakeasy English conversation. Hello and welcome to Speakeasy English. In this podcast, we help you understand everyday English conversations. We speak clearly and naturally so that English learners can improve their listening skills and learn useful vocabulary. I'm Zira, and today I'm here with Georgie. Hi Georgie, how are you today? I'm great, thank you. Zira, actually, I'm feeling very happy today because I just had a delicious lunch. Oh really? That sounds nice. What did you eat for lunch? I had pasta. It was simple, but it was very tasty. What about you? Zira, what did you eat for lunch today? I had a chicken sandwich. It was quick and easy because I didn't have much time. Sometimes sandwiches are the perfect lunch when you are busy. Yes, that's true. Today's topic: restaurants and food. Well, today's episode is all about restaurants and food. That's a great topic. I love it when we talk about food. Food is something everyone enjoys talking about. Yes, exactly. Food is part of our daily lives. We cook at home. We buy food from shops. And sometimes we go out to restaurants. And restaurants can be very interesting places. They are full of smells, sounds, people, and different cultures. Do you go to restaurants often? So Zira, let me ask you a question. Do you go to restaurants often? Not very often. Maybe I go to a restaurant when I meet friends or when there is a special occasion. But usually I cook at home. How about you? Georgie, do you go to restaurants often? Not really. Probably about once a month. Sometimes I go with friends. Sometimes with family. But like you, I often prefer eating at home. What do you enjoy about restaurants? When you do go to a restaurant, what is your favorite part about it? That's a good question. For me, one of the best things about restaurants is the atmosphere. Atmosphere means the feeling or mood of a place. For example, some restaurants feel calm and quiet. Others are busy and energetic. Yes, atmosphere is very important. When a restaurant has a good atmosphere, people feel relaxed and happy. Exactly. I enjoy being around lots of people. I like hearing conversations and laughter. It makes the experience more enjoyable. And of course, I love spending time with friends. Restaurants are great places for socializing. Why do people like eating in restaurants? That's true. But for me, one of the main reasons I enjoy restaurants is the food. Specifically, I like restaurants that serve food I cannot cook at home. Yes, that's a very good point. Many people go to restaurants to try foods from other countries. For example, Italian food, Indian food, Thai food, Japanese food. Exactly. Sometimes these dishes are difficult to cook, or they require special ingredients. So going to a restaurant allows you to try something new. The meaning of eat out. There is also a useful expression we use when talking about restaurants. That expression is eat out. To eat out means to eat a meal at a restaurant instead of eating at home. For example, someone might say, "Tonight we are eating out." This means they will go to a restaurant for dinner. Eating out can feel special because you don't have to cook. And another advantage is that you don't have to wash the dishes afterwards. Yes, that is definitely one of the best parts. Cooking and washing dishes can take a lot of time. So eating out can be relaxing. Special occasions. Another reason people go to restaurants is for special occasions. A special occasion is an event that people celebrate. For example, a birthday, an anniversary, a graduation, a promotion, or a holiday celebration? Yes, restaurants are often chosen for celebrations. For example, many people celebrate birthdays by going out to dinner. They invite friends and family and enjoy a meal together. Holiday celebrations. Another example of a special occasion is Christmas. Many companies celebrate Christmas by having a Christmas party. Yes, that's true. We usually go out to a restaurant together as a team. It's a fun way to celebrate the year and enjoy time with colleagues. Different types of restaurants. Zira. Earlier you said you like eating in many different types of restaurants. So I'm curious, what kind of food do you usually order? Well, I really enjoy spicy food, especially Indian food. Indian cuisine often uses many spices that create strong flavors. One of my favorite dishes is fish curry. Fish curry is a dish where fish is cooked in a spicy sauce with herbs and spices. That sounds delicious. Many people around the world love curry dishes. Learning to order food. Now let's talk about something very useful for English learners. How do we order food in a restaurant? Yes, this is a very important skill. When a waiter or waitress comes to your table, they may ask, "Are you ready to order?" This means they want to know if you have decided what food you want. Then you can answer with a polite phrase. Polite ordering phrases. One very common phrase is, "I'll have the fish curry." This is a polite and natural way to order food. You can also say, "I'll have the fish curry, please." Adding please makes the sentence even more polite. Another option is, "Can I have the fish curry, please?" Both of these phrases are very common in English-speaking restaurants. Another useful phrase. There is also another phrase people often use. You can say, "Can I get the fish curry?" This phrase is slightly more casual but still polite. You will hear it often in cafes and restaurants. Georgie's favorite dishes. So Georgie, what about you? What do you usually order in a restaurant? Well, I often order fish as well. But another dish I really enjoy is risotto. Risotto is a creamy Italian rice dish. It is cooked slowly and often includes cheese, vegetables, or seafood. That sounds very tasty. Yes, it's one of my favorite meals. A short role play. Let's imagine we are in a restaurant now. I will be the waiter, and Georgie will be the customer. Ready? Yes. Okay. I walk to the table and say, "Hello, are you ready to order?" And I reply, "Yes, I am." Then the waiter asks, "What would you like?" And I say, "Can I get the risotto, please?" Perfect. That's exactly how many restaurant conversations happen. Using the when ordering. There is also something interesting about the language we use. When we order food, we usually say the before the dish. For example, the risotto, the chicken curry, the fish soup. Yes, that's correct. We usually say the because we are referring to a specific dish on the menu. Vocabulary review. Let's review some important vocabulary from today's conversation. Eat out. To eat out means to eat at a restaurant instead of at home. Example: we are eating out tonight. Special occasion. A special occasion is a celebration or important event. Examples include birthdays, weddings, and holidays. Atmosphere. Atmosphere describes the feeling of a place. A restaurant might have a relaxed atmosphere, a romantic atmosphere, or a lively atmosphere. Order. To order means to request food or drinks in a restaurant. For example, I'll have the chicken soup. Why food brings people together. Food is not just something we eat. It is also something that brings people together. Families gather around dinner tables. Friends meet in restaurants. Colleagues celebrate achievements with meals. Yes, sharing food is one of the most universal human experiences. No matter where you come from, food is an important part of culture. Final thoughts. So Zira. After talking about restaurants for so long, I'm starting to feel hungry again. Yes, me too. Maybe we should go and find something to eat. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe we should eat out today. Yes, why not? And maybe I'll order that fish curry again. And I might get a risotto. That's all for this episode of Speakeasy English. Today we talked about restaurants, food, ordering meals, and useful expressions for eating out. Try listening to this conversation again and see how much more you can understand. The more you listen, the better your English listening skills will become. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye.